Google is moving into this business with the Chromecast audio. This is an audio-only version of Chromecast. Similar form factor, a little smaller, and yeah, they pointed out it has grooves, like a little vinyl record.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
It is.
There is a button on it. That must be a pairing button. That's interesting. Comes with an analog cable, but they did say, and I don't see where it is, that it also supports. Didn't they say it supports optical and RCA? Where? Maybe there's something in here.
Maybe there's an adapter.
Maybe there's a aftermarket adapter. I don't know. Still needs power, so you know. But the idea is now you can do audio into any speaker. So if you have a standalone powered speaker or a stereo system, you can use this to stream audio to it. And I guess a lot of people now have powered speakers. Computer speakers are powered speakers.
I was pretty close to getting a Sonos, or you know, at least one or two, and that's going to be like $600,
right?
Yeah.
You know, whereas I could just get one of those, or two of those, or three of those.
Yeah, these are $35 also.
Yeah.
2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Also the adaptive antenna system. Wireless control from your home, high fidelity stream. We'll have to see what the fidelity is on these. That may not be good. I don't know. And I don't. They say, it says on the box, it says optical and RCA as well as mini jack, but I don't know how you do that.
It just has the 1/8 inch, so it's got to be some sort of adapter. But
doesn't come in the box.
This won't sync though. This won't sync your audio across your whole house.
They said it would. Coming soon.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't
you can
out of
do
the
that
box.
in software, right?
Yeah, but you don't want to do that in software. So they say they're going to have a firmware update that will support that. That's the secret sauce for Sonos. People don't really understand the biggest thing. You could do exactly as you say. You could, you know, there's lots of ways to have speakers all play the same music in the house. But getting them synced is
at the same time very difficult. Very difficult.
Echo, and then it's really not pleasant. There's phasing and echo.
You can do it with radio. I've looked at this for the past since 2006. I started looking at Sonos, trying to figure out how they do this, and it is not easy. It is not easy. The easiest way to do it is to hook radios up to all the speakers that you want and broadcast your own radio station with your own music.
Because that's real time. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that, but then it's still the reception's kind of crappy. It's not high fidelity. And I've got some little 2.4 gigahertz transceivers I'm playing with to see if I can get this to work. But if they can make this sync audio on these little things,
then
they're going to
Sonos
sell.
is in trouble.
That would be huge.
Yeah, they're going to sell a crap ton of these little devices if they can sync music to different speakers in different parts of the house at the same time.
Do you guys think that lots of people have powered speakers? I mean, like that's a common thing?
Well, it's certainly common. Most people I know have them.
All right. Plus, it has an advantage over Sonos. You can determine how good you want your speakers to be. And for instance, I got four of these, but 2 of them are going to go in. I have 2 stereo systems. They're going to go in the back. I'm hoping via optical, although I don't know how. Maybe there's a USB adapter or something. But they're going to go in the back, and that will be awesome. Because if and this is the big question mark. Where's the music coming from? Is it coming from your phone, or is this like the video Chromecast where it makes its own connection?
Right.
Because if it's coming from the phone, that's not going to be good. But I would guess this is making its own connection, which means this could be very high quality. Because from the Wi-Fi, once you do the A to D conversion, or if you're using an optical cable, you don't do any conversion. I mean the D to A. So this could be very high fidelity depending on what you're streaming from. So
the chat room says the 3mm out also has optical.
You need to buy a cable. I think that's right. I think that's what it is. And I guess you could also buy a RCA adapter. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Virgil. In the chat room, he's got a link to the Google page. Yeah, that makes sense because you can get optical 3.5mm optical cables. Here's compatible cables and plugs. That's the one it comes with, the analog cable. And then there's a RCA adapter, not included, but you could buy, and a Toslink adapter. Yeah, I have, I think, one of these that's a 3.5mm Toslink. It's mini Toslink. That would be the way to do it.
It's going to be cool when we get that in a couple of years.
Oh, Canada. Oh.
Now, is this did this come out of the Chromecast team or did it come out of the Nexus Q team? That's what I want to know.
We may never know the answer to that question. Maybe it's old Qs. They took them apart.
Yeah, they took them apart, just took the essential components out. Who needs that big ball?
Yeah, I don't need new Chromecast. I don't see a huge difference in the Chromecast video, but I bought a bunch of, like 4 Chromecast audios because I feel like that is very exciting.
Yeah.
And I'm all in on Sonos. I don't want to count how many Sonos speakers I have because then I'll start thinking about how much I've spent. They really add up. But the way you do it and the way they get you is you do it one room at a time.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you spend $5,000.
And they are great.
They're great.
I mean, they are great. And
I
the
love
service
my Sonos.
includes support for just about every kind of streaming audio thing you can imagine.
And we'll say it again. As soon as they get Google Now on this stuff, that's when it's going to take off. I guess it sort of is because Google Now's in your phone.
Mm-hmm.
So you could
pull out your phone and say, that would be cool. Pull out your phone and say, okay, Google, play Rolling Stones in the living room. And it just starts playing in the living room.
Get out of here.
That would be cool.
Right.
That couldn't be that hard.
No.
No, it wouldn't be hard at all.
No.
Yeah. I say that not knowing anything about how that works. But
It's magic.
I mean, how hard could it be?
Well, logic is already there, right? I mean,
yeah.
Oh, of course they could
it's
do
just
that.
adding that last little bit of logic in the living room so that it understands, oh, yeah, I know I'm connected to the living room.
I know what that means.
Audio,
Yeah.
whatever it's called,
Yeah.
Chromecast audio, and then play there.